morning, good day, collective. Friday, Freaky Friday. It will forever be Freaky Friday to me, but now it's the freakiest it's ever been. We're all on this like da, 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 Mission Impossible right now. Okay, let's roll the dice. I've already laid out the cards, and I will give you the meanings that I interpret, and hopefully with the most clarity. Oh, let me just light some Palo Santo. I don't think I have a light though. I thought I had a light. Yeah, this thing ain't working. Hold on. Now today I have 2 Santos and no fire. So some of you might be really tired. 2 for 2. Two lighters and 2 Santos. Okay, we're good. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Mother Mary, God, White Light, Ascended Masters, and passed on loved ones for the guidance. Thank you for everything that you do on the daily for us, protecting us that we don't see in the unknown realms and hidden spaces. And thank you for this protection of angel wings around us. The clarity, please grant me the clarity to deliver the messages to my beautiful collective and to anyone who listens 18 and over. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so the dice. The roll of the dice. I'm just going to cover it for a sec there. 215. We got 215. Let's see what that is about. This morning, I say kind of pace yourself. That's what. All right, 215 is you've been focusing upon changing your life, and that positive change is now upon you. Trust that this change is for the best, because it is. Ha! I love that. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for reminding us in a gentle fashion and way. We have to embrace the change. I think it's going to be a bumpy ride. I think we're going through a bumpy ride. Many people are going through bumpy rides, or we know somebody of that is, yeah. It's always one or the other, and they could equally, okay, anyway, let's go into it. What I see here, my friends, what I see here, so take the messages, take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. I may say he or she. The genders are interchangeable because it's an energy of feminine and masculine. Feminine is receptive, masculine is yang. It sounds like young, but it's yang. It's yang, y'all. And that is forward moving, progressive, and fiery. Okay, thus all the fires that are happening. We won't go there, but we want to send love to everybody who's going through a hard time. Fire also singes, purges, makes ashes. Everything is gone. There's nothing left. There's no going back. And that's much of the energy of the year, isn't it? Okay, first. Hold on. Let's get started. I started with the Normand because I liked doing that yesterday, so we did it again this morning. We got the rats, tat-a-tat-tats. So there's this somebody who succumbs to lower vibrational energy. Okay, past, present, or future. They probably made a really bad choice here. Okay, they had a choice to make. That's the way they saw it. No big deal. They were both equally of the same possibilities. Okay, they were just rolling on a dime, rolling the dice, flipping the dime, flipping the coin, excuse me. Okay, they basically cut themselves out of your life. They cut themselves out of your life. And you know this will resonate because when they left, you had more peace. There could have been some kind of death around this. In the month of June, could have been time that you met. And when you met, you thought that it was It was love. You mistook. Okay, there's something about mistaking peace and love. There's something about mistaking peace and love because of there was a lot of sexual chemistry here. Let's put it that way. Let's just put it. It was very hot. Yes. Also, there must be something here before. Yeah, there must be something here that was very reminiscent to you, a nostalgic click. Like it was like, wow, this just works out. This is great. We both agree. Okay, good. You're good. I'm good. But it wasn't that way because something went from hot, on fire, filled with desire, maybe even that past life element to it. Oh, we're soulmates. Oh, we're twin flames. And it went cold in a heartbeat. It went ice cold. Okay? Something that could be part of like maybe scorpionic energy, maybe naivety, maybe, as we talk about here, substances. There was a use of substances over intake of self-medicating, let's put it that way. Somebody moved on, okay? The writer, if I can pick it up. The writer. Or you had, no, I think this is you, collective. You had to move, you had to write on. Okay, you had to write on. You had to keep going. All right. Some of you might be in the medicine, healing modalities, or this could also represent that this masculine you guys had to separate to go and heal. That's what I'm. Okay, higher sources, and you were a mess. Somebody was not okay. So maybe there's two things. Somebody was not in touch with their emotions. I heard void of emotions. Okay, somebody like a light switch kind of put the emotions on and off, and there was somebody else who was overindulging, overdoing it, getting into trouble, or maybe they weren't getting into trouble. They were very good at living this very low vibrational lifestyle. They were experts. They were excellent at it. Problem is they fell in love. Okay. You saw this person as the gentleman. You thought they were the gentleman. But the minute they left your energy, the minute you started putting two and two together and you realized, hey, once this person cut collective off, or you cut them off, or however it worked, okay? Somebody made a decision to leave. Somebody took a different route. And you had gained your peace when they left. That was your confirmation that this person truly was a snake. Life became peaceful, but it was very confusing when you were in this person's energy. Okay, this person probably dibbled and dabbled in magic to mess with your calm emotions. I don't know what time it's oh my god. Okay, I've been getting calls. Sorry about that. I hope you can hear me. Hi Kayla. Oh, I love that name. You have a pretty name. Somebody called me and said my name and they hung up, and they kind of sound familiar. So anyway, this moon magic, they are wanted to mess with your emotions. Okay, they truly wanted to, but this kid is coming in reversed. So now they're going to come in as a snake who doesn't want to mess with your emotions. You still know they're a snake. A snake is a snake. A snake is you can't, a rat is okay. But get this. This is really interesting. And whoever called and you're listening to me, just let me finish. I'm not saying anything mean to anyone, am I? I'm not insulting. I'm not, my vocabulary on the cursing is to a minimal. Let me finish the message, because I have a feeling someone's listening to me and they're calling me because they think I'm going to say something or whatever. I'm not saying. This is moon reverse. You can see clearly now. The rain is gone. So this is the mindful, somebody who is from this mentality, okay? This is past energy, but it could be present to some, it could be future to others. And that's what we mean as tarot readers. You know, time is, because when you get this message is when you need it. Mindful. This person had a groupthink mentality, okay? And that's where that's a lot where they gain their stability, through maybe marketing through this group thinking and working with them, and just being like they have their own business, but they're like this group thing that supports each other but steals from each other, you know, sleeps with each other, drinks, does drugs, entertains, whatever. They do all kinds of things, but it looks like it's good. They make it look good. And this is the worst kind of evil that spirit does not like. When you make things that look like enticing, you know, but they're really poisonous. They're very dangerous, and they're malintentioned is the word I just heard. So you have treasured loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. So some kind of decision that somebody made actually brought more peace to you, okay? Somebody cut you off and you got more peace out of it. So it's a win-win for you, because this forced you to go the different direction to gain peace, okay? And then you realized who really is your loved ones, who really is on collective side, who is on collective's team, who's got collective's back, okay? Or you just got you got your back against the wall and you figured that stuff out yourself. You treasured your loved ones. This could be passed on and living, right? You really, like, I kind of feel like also you really connected spiritually with your passed on loved ones. Like you decided to go the spiritual route, meditate, because we got that a lot at the very beginning of 2022. And I think it started in 2023 actually. So much healing has taken place. So back to what you love. So this is confirmation that you're getting back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. My dears, it looks like she's very awkward walking, doesn't she? She looks young. She looks like 7 or 8, and she doesn't know if she can go out there without her parents' permission or something, right? It's weird. This energy is lovely, but it's kind of like, oh, there's a yeah, your ancestors. Ooh, there's like an angel in that in the tunnel, in the sky. And I said this yesterday. This is the way that spirit sees you. They see you as their child, just renewing everything. They want everything fresh and new. So fresh and so clean. I love it. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through your actions. Yeah, so you might be the kind of individual, collective. My collective is the kind of individual that likes to see love. They like to see it expressed. Okay, just being in somebody's life and never texting, never connecting, and then WYDs weeks later, letting a lot of time in between pass, years, who knows, is not acceptable. 49, okay, you're emotionally evolved here. You're emotionally intelligent. So you don't give your feelings away, but you could be quite smart. You might have a green thumb. You might be an air rising sign, an air moon. Because you like, more than anything, my Empress collective here likes stability. We prioritize in the Zen healing space. We prioritize feeling safe, protected, and secure. Okay, and it's almost an archetype for certain women. They need that. Okay, they don't have to go to work and hustle and sell themselves. Because look, she's got filled with flowers to the top. So there's maybe a Capricorn collective of women that they wear turtlenecks, or they don't show their private bosoms, but they're very sensual. They might show their feet though, so that there's something about these women that makes them more mysterious. As what I'm picking up. Oh, there was something about the bird woman myth, wasn't there? Let me read this. I'm fascinated by this card as I'm looking at it more and more. Okay. Okay, we still have the other one. This is before the other one that I already tagged for us. But this one's got my curiosity, and I didn't realize I was gonna. So let me get this to you, collective. Here we go. Actions speak loudly. 49. Express your love through your actions. Sometimes saying that you love somebody is not enough. What is required is showing someone how you feel. Put someone's needs before your own. You're being asked to do something that will show your love. It doesn't seem like this is for the feminine collective, because she's really busy looking at the sky and communing with God or something and connecting and, you know, just getting the downloads. Like, you're getting downloads a lot. You're getting a lot of downloads after you've been through this pain. Also, I kind of get a feeling, because this is under this wintry tree energy, which is a 5 and a 7 energy, but it's coming in as a 7. So it's a spiritual lesson of some sort, where you have learned that, you know, you really want some kind of deep love, some kind of profound, timeless thing. So I don't know if you got it or you're getting it. Okay? I don't know. This is an intense reading. So what's the next card? Deep quiet, meditation and stillness is what's required. Because somebody seems to be coming, but they might have a bad GPS. Because we have the ship is, they're all, oh, I think a fly's here. We got a monitoring spirit. Okay, so that's what's going on. Let's see. Somebody needs to be still. Somebody needs to just relax. Number 11. Breathe deeply. Okay. I heard take a chill pill. Put a, you know, I don't know if they smoke. Maybe they have to have a cigarette. Or I don't know what they do. But a lot of people, I don't know. What's next? Sky dancers, surrender. Somebody is having a hard time surrendering. I forgot this was here. It's almost like when people first start getting on the journey, they seem crazy and they're like, this is going on and da 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 da. And other people are like, come on, you just like you're overdoing it. You're, you know, let's go get a drink, or, you know, relax. You want to talk? Or, you know, more caring individuals, which are hard to find. But, you know, there's a problem here, surrendering. Could be something with the dragon, because this is a dragonfly. This is about their feminine energy. They hide it well. They don't like to share it. But yet, a lot of people can see it. Or maybe you can see it. Maybe you can see it well. Maybe you like to shine your feminine energy and you don't care. And Spirit sees that. Spirit see, you know, because you like to go visit. Not only does Sky Spirit, Allah, the above, whoever you believe in, watches us from the sky and sees you as their child, because they're the, you know, Omega, they're the grandest, the biggest. They see you, you're the small, but also you like to rise to meet them. You like to, that's what that energy was about, like dumping stuff off the airplane. So in essence, I guess that would say, release your thoughts, okay? Don't be so logical or trying to be so practical, because that is the issue here. This is coming in sideways. Somebody doesn't want to fully release to maybe to one particular person, their partner, because I remember this card. This is the one I tagged. True love. True love is coming, okay? And it seems like it's somebody from the past that wants to just that did you wrong, but they have to tell you, they have to apologize, and they can't. They just get nervous. They get, I don't know what happened. They choke up is what I'm getting. They choke up. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read you this card, and I'm going to show it to you, because typically I don't really even, I've had this deck for a while. True love. This love is a once in a lifetime love. And number 30. This love is a once in a lifetime love. This relationship is part of your life's plan. Unconditional love is easier said than done. Remember the love aspect of your partnership. If it is a soulmate relationship, the connection will be 50-50 and almost perfectly balanced. I have never read the actual meaning, and when I saw 50-50, I was like, that's confirmation, because I just recently said that. And then I saw some other person saying, a real relationship isn't 50-50. Well, that's horrible because you guys aren't going to survive. In the Bible, there's a verse like 2 is better than 1, and 2's got each other's back. That's the whole, in the Bible it says it. So that's what the messages are for today. Miss Schwab, good morning, good day. Hi, how much? How much? You want a reading? You want a question, Kayla? What's today, Friday? Freaky Friday? We should do, Miss Kayla, are you a working lady? Let's do, we'll do 777. That's the one. 777 for a reading today on beautiful Friday. If that's what you would like. Okay, I'm going to see what I'm going to get here. I did not pick any tarot doc. Okay, I know what I want. I know what I want. I know what I need. I know what I want. All right, we're just going to go for it. I'm being guided to use the Kipper Dipper deck. Lenormand Kipper. Thank you, Spirit. See, somebody died. Maybe a child passed on, or maybe they're maturing. They're letting go, but it might have to do with the child. Something happened with the child. I really don't want to dig deep into that. If it comes up again, we will explore. Oh, you're not working. You're trying to do interviews. I'm waiting on money to arrive because I'm in an appeal process. Oh, I'm sorry. Good luck. Good luck, Tequila. I hope you get your appeal. At least that offers you more time, which is a Saturnian thing. Saturn is retrograde right now until December. So that really has a good sign for more time and more understanding. Oh, look, he came out. Look, someone's trying to connect. Whoa. Okay. Collective. Saturn's direct, it kind of is, well, you know what? The meaning of Saturn retrograde is also being of highest integrity and dignity and forthrightness. So there's that too. Okay, take that how it fits. And it's going to be in this position till December. Then it's going direct. So this is also another thing. This is the backlash that a lot of people, this could be why these exes are coming, because they didn't act in the most integrity and they didn't act from their higher self. They used the wrong head, right? Downstairs head. Why don't they just leave you alone and continue using their downstairs head? But when they figure out, like, oh, there's karma to this. Oh, Saturn goes retrograde. The planet of karma is gonna whip my butt when Daddy gets home. Wait till I tell Daddy. Wait till I tell Daddy. I don't know why I'm saying that. You know, that goes with the story of that I had the other night describing Saturn retrograde, where, I mean Saturn, not retrograde, excuse me, let's erase the retrograde. When Saturn, which is also in the chart as the father, Big Papa, and Big Papa says don't have a party, and then the kid has a party, and then there's consequences. Okay, we don't want to punish our children, but we need to make sure that they are in line to what society asks of them, and so we can keep them in line. Okay, some people go really off the deep edge on doing that, but What's always more powerful in disciplining your child is love over force. Okay, someone wants to come back, but they're a thief. So, like I'm saying, this is Saturnian. Tick tock. Maybe a lot of time has passed. They see how wise you are. This person maybe watches you from their home, or your ancestors have you safe at home. Okay, so you messing with somebody else. Look at this. This is already coming in as something no bueno, no bueno. Oh, how horrible. Not good. Not good. Okay, not good. This is called, I heard wife swap. They might be married already. Oh, I heard wife swap. That's a weird energy. Yuck. Gemini sun. The twins. Twins. Interesting. Your core representative as Gemini is communication, so they know that you're a good communicator, that you're networking. They see you getting places. This person loves attention and social sunlight. I don't know why I said that, but that's what and they might be somebody in their community, but they're a low down rotten scoundrel. I mean, their character has a lot to be desired. They've taken a really long time, and your ancestors are protecting you at home from them. Okay, let's get some more clarity. So this person has a lot of puts a lot of presidents on social and community, and probably listens to their community advice more than they would their lover. Or that this is what, or they want to come back and steal from you. The whole community, the whole darn community. They want to come in, disguise themselves as a thief, and they're feeding a whole darn community. Their DICK is feeding a whole community over here. Herald of, so this is happening now. They see you as independent. Okay, you're older than them perhaps, and they see you like this mom with some eggs ready to hatch, right? She's giving birth, or grandma's even taking care. I don't know, maybe some of you are grandmothers, but it does seem like you're in a nest and you're on an egg here. You're gonna hatch something. You're very fruitful with all those peaches around you. What the heck? Yeah. Oh my God. This is really interesting. They tried to trash you. They've tried to throw everything in the kitchen sink to make you not be productive, not come out and viewed as positive, perhaps for some of you. Maybe very old. They want to make you seem old and passé. But each and every time you turn it around. Betty Crocker, like maybe you like to cook a lot. Like maybe you're a teacher, you're a wise person, and that never stopped being seen. I love it. So they tried, but you still became very abundant, but this is taking years, okay? So this could be a partner from years ago. Yep, and you have moved into, so you're very productive. Ooh, confirmation. Something just fell in my haunted kitchen. Fuck. Oh my God. Confirmation. Spirit. One of your lovers might have passed on though too. So that could be confirmation. But 6 of water. Yeah. You moved on. You went into this high. They're afraid that you're moving on. You're gonna go meet these other cool people, or you're already meeting them and you're rubbing elbows or something. But that's not even anywhere close to anything factual. And they feel very left out in the cold. Okay, they feel left out of the love that you provided, that you gave them, this warmth, this ability to celebrate, at dusk, and Yeah, if you had, I don't know, some I'm hearing, I'm smelling barbecue food. Maybe it was in July. Um, this energy is weird ass energy. The Wheel of Fortune's turning in my collective's favor. Things are moving smoothly at this time. Okay, let's find out about the Two of, I don't know. This looks like the Two of Cups, but it's number 24. So you're very well balanced. You deserve love. Some thief guy, there's thievery here. Somebody wants to steal from you. Somebody wants to steal from you. And maybe somebody else wants to really love you. I want to love you. I'm hearing that song. Spirit. Oh my God. So there's somebody here that's very attractive. And there's somebody here that already has done you wrong. There's two energies, it feels like, for sure. So somebody does see you as abundant, and there could be an age difference here, because that's an older one. Take it how it resonates. I've been getting a lot of like women with older men too. Kind of revelations. Herald of Cups. Yeah, trust spirit. These are your guides. They're guiding you, and you've learned to trust your heart, trust your heart space, trust where you want to go, where moving you towards what you love, you know, and recognizing what it is, like being more patient with yourself about taking you to heaven, you know, taking you to your favorite place. The Knight of Cups. Yes. So where there's kindness and reciprocity and lightness, nothing's too heavy and burdensome, and somebody doesn't want to make things heavy. The King of Pentacles. So here we go, a responsible, reliable, dependable person. But you have, okay, I don't know. So Spirit's guiding you to that. Your ancestors, Spirit, and I heard Ascended Masters, of course, are helping you ascend into this higher vibrational relationship. Eight of Pentacles. Somebody's watching you work, or somebody's a hard worker. Okay, so before I pushed play, I heard this time a Hispanic man's voice. Because sometimes I hear voices, they're women from England, and sometimes I hear, and so this was like, and I know it was Hispanic man because that's my father, but it wasn't his voice. And because I heard this is going to be, this is a very famous doctor, and he's doing amazing things. Okay, so that's what I heard about this voice. So take it how it resonates, but I guess I got to say that because this is for coming in from the ancestors. Okay. Okay. So that's a whole side note. I don't know where these things come from, but they come. And the this is somebody spying on you, but they're looking at you like really. I kind of feel like, I don't know who that is. What is that, Spirit? Oh. This is weird. I'm getting that somebody passed on is watching you. There's some souls. I got this morning. I got flashes of the people I went to school with when I was on the Hawaiian Islands. And I was thinking about how unique each and every soul on that island was. And I was, you know, in class with them. They were so darn smart. It was impossible to keep up with them. Half of them, they were just like computers in their brains anyway. But I felt this gratitude, and I felt like, hey, a lot of us are going. Like, if the men, because men don't take care of themselves. So I was getting flashes of the men, but back then we were very young. You know, we were like 9th grade. So, so this is an energy that seems young, but it seems like you know it, and they might be Year of the Rabbit, and that they might like be watching you from being passed on. Okay, so this is a very interesting energy. 9 of Fire. Ooh. Ooh. You have a lot of work to do, my friend. So they're watching you do a lot of work. Oh my God. These are the older ancestor souls that have, okay, they're watching you do a lot of work from the skies, from the heavens. These could be they're in ships for all I know. I don't, but I believe that they're in heaven. They're passed on. Their spirits form. And you're feeling overwhelmed by all the work that you have to do. Okay, you're feeling extremely, at times, overwhelmed. So maybe they're bringing in this King of Pentacles, or they're helping you to embody more of your king. If you're a feminine out there, female like me, I'm a feminine. I'm more feminine than masculine traits, but we all have both. If you are feeling things more with time progressing and AI and all this stuff, they're bringing somebody. There's a monitoring spirit. Yeah, well, they're bringing you help. Okay, this help is coming in, but you're gonna maybe fall in love with each other or something. Is what I'm getting down the pipeline. I don't know what this is. This is crazy because you're very productive. I don't know how you keep up. Maybe this individual, maybe nobody knows how you keep up with everything. Spirit. 5 of Wands. Fighting something. Knight of Wands. Somebody's fighting something and they're crashing out. Oh, this is crash out energy. Why did I do that? I regret it. Oh no. I was so stupid. Yeah. Or they want to transfer maybe their crash out energy to you, because these are two masculines here. Impulsive, or trying to come in, jump in. This could be the thievery. The thievery energy is trying to come in quickly, okay? To give you some of their nasty energy. And then there is a seagull. I love seagulls. I love seagulls. Okay, somebody from your past is up to like some magically delicious. Somebody's effing with your love life. Maybe somebody needs to be in your physical space. My throat's closing up. Shit, hold on. Thank you, my dear. And hello, Sue Kilburn. Well, hello, Miss Kilburn, Mr. Kilburn. Thank you for being here. Thank you, all you beautiful ladies and gents. You gentle ladies and gentlemen. So much love. Now, it's horrific what's happening with the fires and with our children right now. Those children over there, the things that are here, I'm hearing. I think if you're from those states, I'm hearing onions, because onions are, they're so super healing, and they can help with, I heard in Spanish, los pulmones, which means the lungs, to help the kids fight off, and yourselves. But you can make onion tea and put tons of honey in it, and lemon. That's what my recipe for my head is coming up for you guys, okay? Real simple, easy, but just an easy anti-fighting of when you have to breathe that air. Okay, so that's a side note. And I have gone to med school, but I'm not a doctor. I do believe in natural medicine when you can. You got to get it early. 6 of Pentacles. Again, there's like a lot of work to be done, but the universe is going to give you... Oh my God, what is this about? You're working together with other people is always very beneficial. You're always taken care of. The universe has got you. Many of you are worried, but you have a mother figure, grandmother, or mother that is always there with you in spirit form or in physical form. And you also have, which is the other deck, a masculine energy coming in, okay, to help and support you and be there for you. Okay, they're having issues with their throat chakra. They may be Taurus, and they might be far away. Okay, they may have children. They may have a little girl, a little boy. Doesn't have to be. They may have younger siblings. Either way, um, this whole thing keeps coming that your ancestors are guiding gentlemen, but they're also helping to, more than so, okay, more than anything, they're fighting off this thievery energy from your past. Because this thievery energy wants you to crash out, wants you to feel bad. They desperately want you to put you back in a place where once they could, maybe for some of you, yes, and for others, not at all. It didn't happen that way, but they wanted to you feel extreme regret. Okay, that's really what they want you to kind of like fail middle way before something can be completed. And in my opinion, they've already done this to you. They've already been able to do it. They want to do it again. Okay, and then there's another energy here that's awakening. Okay, that's the energy that wants to come towards you. I don't know. I mean, this is a very paradox energy here coming here. Yeah, somebody cannot get it together to come in and make an offer. Okay, they keep crashing out though too. I also get that they keep crashing the hell out. So, meanwhile, you've been working tediously on yourself, on your projects, on your developments, on your family, your home, your maybe some, I heard construction workers or interior designers, or you just play around a lot with your stuff at home, moving furniture, fixing furniture. 8 of Cups. Yeah, you walked away. This is crazy. You walked away. This is an idiot coming back that you already walked away from. So this is very irritating energy. Yeah, because you're going towards your 10 of Cups. This idiot is coming in only because you're getting your 10 of Cups. Look! The fresh waters. Oshun. Oshun with the fresh waters. You're very attractive. You're probably looking quite good. Okay. Let me get another astrology one and see if we get enough. Got 2. The 10th house. They could be a Capricorn. And then the sun. Oh, the sun. The sun in Aquarius. You might get a very interesting job, something that you travel to, or something that you've always wanted to do since you were a child. It may have to do with internet, airlines, social media, socializing. You may get paid to have fun, baby. That's what it seems like. The house of work and public life. That's the 10th house. But the house of there's no house. The Aquarius sun, people from the Aquarius people, you might be real famous. You might hit right now. I heard you might hit your mark. You might get your niche. You might get your groupies. Okay, this is great. You might have a famous movie, actor, model. Something goes big. Okay, that's what it seems like here. Okay, let's get into Aquarius sun. It's going to rule the ankles, the shins, and the circulation. And the qualities is brilliant, creative, independent, and charitable, free thinker, visionary, unique, and friendly. And this is more of the masculine quality. It's not a water sign. It's an air sign. And it's ruled by Uranus. Also, the 10th house has a lot to do with it. Old ruler. 11th house is Aquarius and the 10th house. So something about 11, 10, 10, 11. 1, 1, 1. And it's a fixed. Aquarius is fixed. All right, so this is interesting. These changes are hard to do because Aquarius doesn't like to change. We just had the Aquarius full moon. All right, let's see if I can get more clarity. Somebody from your past. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. Sudden wealth? Ka-ching! And the 11, false person, a house, a child. So this person might have gotten sudden wealth and went off with somebody else and had a child. And they're far away from you. So they might, this is what they stole. I don't know, they stole your energy or something and they went and got married with someone. Somebody might, this might be Scorpio or the 11th, the day of the 11th, their birthday or yours maybe. This is a false person. Maybe their woman wants to come in and say, oh my God, so-and-so did this and I'm pregnant by so-and-so and I'm so hurt. Or he's a dog. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. Yeah, but God is on top of this. I just got the deck. I love it. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So there's somebody that got in between your relationship. This person knows it and they have money and they've never given you anything and you don't want anything from them because you're kind of grossed out and kind of want nothing to do with them. Like they're all the money in the world couldn't buy you. But they think they can. They don't even offer money though because they're that kind of person who they don't offer money. They don't like to, you know, they're like, well, whoever's going to be me and suck mine when is because I don't give them nothing. But that's somebody who is disgusting. That's called a prostitute. Okay. So God's not letting this person come near you. Is my take on it. Somebody really gross wants to come near you, but they have a lot of money. They don't have much integrity or dignity. But they have tons of money. And they love you. They love you. And they want to be your lover. And they're from your past. Thanks. Take care.